What is up YouTube, welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna be finally playing some Street Fighter 6. Gonna be playing Regime. First match today gonna be versus a diamond player, so hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you think I'm gonna win, and I'll see you all in the next video. And tell me who you want to see me play and some tips and tricks, because I'm new to the game and my first player I thought was a diamond. So yeah,
it's gonna be exciting to see.
Welcome to the stream!
I am the pride of the Shinanui!
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Nice counter. Smart play there. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Player 1 with the life lead. Goes for the surprise rush in. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Combo with the target combo. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. Super art activated. Expect something big here. Player 2 turned this right around with that super. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Takes a trip. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. In there! Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Player 1 will want springs forward with a drive rush. Player 2 chases them down. Still slugging it out at this range. Medium kick hits. Throws a beefy Kachose. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Medium, oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Ryu-Enbu. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Uses the gauge for a super art.
Prepare for turbulence!
Is this gonna kill?
And picture perfect!
Hanging by a thread. Just needs one final push. The drive impact doesn't finishes them with a drive impact.
Rashid,
Player 1 played with a lot of heart to pull off a... This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bring their A game to the table.
Fight!
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Coming in! Hey! Coming in!
Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Drive reversal to break in. Good parry there, and player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. So little life, just goes for it at this range. Player 2 drops them to half, closing the gap. Barely blocks the jump in, tags them and takes the W. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Can they turn this gauge advantage into something? Gets the knockdown and now throws them to negate the block. Checks them with the projectile. Takes a trip. Grabs them. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. They both have full drive gauges to work with. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without uses the gauge for a super art.
Prepare for turbulence!
Cashes out of the gauge to summon out to air. Not even the eye of the storm is safe. Going in? Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? The low kick hits! Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna all in with a rush? Experiencing burnout. Rips the slasher out. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Lays down a whirlwind. Player 1 sets up with the jump in. Big gauge difference here, and both fighters turning it right up flatline zone. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Let's off a projectile to waste time. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Still slugging it out here. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Grabs him, shoots off a fireball up close. Nails the anti-air. Can't tech the throw? Taking stock. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Start the push with a ends the round with a sick combo. Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? They trade hits, and now Player 2 has the left charges forward. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. From low heavy to medium kick hit. Experiencing burnout. They quickly get picked a good spot to use the super. Ooh, what a smart flow. Going in. Player, oh, yo, rock super here. Looking for a chance. Will this super art do anything? Player 1, knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with a jump in. Who will come out on top in this final round? Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Not just, burnout activates. Tempest to try and score some damage. Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Absolutely relentless. What were they thinking? Throws them. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Amazing! Breaks it up. Quick medium poke. Nothing stops this train. Target combo into Tempest. They were sitting on their meter for this super arc. Carries them over. They are done. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. The combo's there. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Opts for the throw. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively, pressuring the situation with the charge in. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. It's a big gamble and rips out a raw super, and the throw ends the round. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump into start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Still slugging it out at this range. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Rashid in your face with the SRK. Can they keep on him? breaks their guard with a throw. Here, crushes that off and keeps going. Pulls him. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game.
Here we go!
In there! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Risky up-close scrap still going. Panther uses the gauge for a super art. Burnout activates. Player 1 in the throw zone. How long can this offensive assault continue? Finds the target. Player 1, oh, now that is a punish. Rushes in. They were waiting for it. Medium kick. Sky high. What are they gonna do? Absolutely relentless. With Totsugeki to the face. Arabian Cyclone. Closes it out. That was catch as catch can, as you're gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Puts one in the pocket. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 2 creates a good ghost for the super art. Player 1 may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. Gets right in there. Recovers from burnout. Takes a trip. Makes a huge statement with that finish. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, yeah. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Breaks the block with a throw. They're going for the super art. Goes end to end with a breezing off. Nice damage.
Coming in.
Jumps. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Bumps up. Gotta be careful not to whip as charges forward. Tempest to try and force us all in with a rush. All the throw connects. Player 1 is a dives in. Will they gamble something here on a drive move? Fire! Good presence of tops off the tank and scores the win. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Lays down a whirlwind. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Both fighters are raring to go. Knockdown and fire coming through. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. That back row was huge. Getting up close and personal. Here comes big time whip. And this move. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Fire. Noticeable puts the fear of God in it.
Rashid.
Woo, I dare you to find me a better match.
Welcome to the stream.
I am the pride of the Shiranui.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. What are they thinking here? Maintains composure and pushes out at the point. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. With the forward throw, the battle in the corner continues. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Neither of them willing to back off here. Very solid corner switch. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Projectile to try and change the situation. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Throws a beefy Kachose. The Cyclone hits. Now we gotta see. Uses the gauge burst, ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Connects with medium kick. Going on the offensive? Still very early in the round. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Oh, easy tech. Charges forward. Projectile to try and change the situation. Medium kick hits. Throws a beefy Kachosen. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Solid use of it. It's a good spot to use the super. Turn out. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player forward throw. Laying the pressure on thick. Player 2 drops them. Anticipated that throw. They're in range. We're gonna see a drive rush. Player 1 hit. Oh, putting the cherry up, closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Anti-air in the clutch. Cody Whirlwind to up the ante. Charges forward. Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Whirlwind shot. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Dash. Oh, they switch sides. Player 1 with a slight hits the drive. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Okay, here we go. Starts with Whirlwind. Player absolutely relentless. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Live, turning it up to an 11. Player 2 with the rhythm, owning that pace. Their drive gauges are full. The flames laid at 5, powered up again. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Burns out. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Can they use the rushes in? Here comes the corner pressure. What a statement with that fireball. That was a magical shot. Player 2 clinches the... They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ryu smokes them. Jumps. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Knockdown. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Solid combo. Goes to the overdrive. Jumps in. Life lead brings out the... Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
What a reaction to go air to air. Parries the attack. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Knockdown. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Fires off a whirlwind. Projectile going on the offensive. Goes for the jump in. Both fighters planning something? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Springs forward with the drive rush. Lays down a whirlwind. The cyclone hit. Now we gotta end the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their... Burns out. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can...